Let's talk about one of the most in-demand skills predicted for 2025, prompt engineering. Now, I know it sounds super technical, but stick with me. By the end of this, you'll see it's a skill that literally anyone can, and probably should, master.
So, have you ever tried using an AI tool? You ask it for something, and what you get back is just completely generic and unhelpful? Yeah, it's a really common frustration. But here's the secret. The problem usually isn't the AI, it's how we're talking to it.
Just look at this. The difference is night and day, right? On one side, write a business idea. You're going to get nowhere with that. But on the other side, we give the AI details. We give it context, a really clear goal, and suddenly you get actionable, expert-level results. That right there is the heart of prompt engineering.
What this really shows us is this huge AI communication gap. The tools themselves are incredibly powerful, they're everywhere, but most of us just haven't learned how to speak their language yet. And closing that gap, well, that's exactly why this simple skill has become so incredibly valuable.
And when I say valuable, I mean really valuable. We're seeing companies offer salaries of over 1 crore rupees for people who can do this, for people who can effectively tell an AI how to automate work, make products better, and save a ton of time. The stakes are just incredibly high.
But let's be super clear about something. This is not about writing complex code. You don't need to be a programmer. At its core, prompt engineering is really just the art of communication. It's all about giving great instructions.
So, to put a simple definition on it, prompt engineering is just the skill of crafting clear, detailed, structured instructions to guide an AI toward the exact outcome you want. It's about turning the idea in your head into a precise command it can understand.
I love this analogy. Think of AI as the smartest, most capable intern you've ever had. It can do amazing things, but it absolutely cannot read your mind. If you give it a lazy one-line instruction, you're going to get a lazy one-page result back. It's that simple. Clear instructions are everything.
So, how do you actually do it? How do you write these expert-level prompts? Well, the pros use a really simple, memorable formula called the RIDE framework. Honestly, this one little trick can probably solve about 80% of your bad AI results almost instantly. Let's break it down. R is for role. You tell the AI who to be. Tell it to act as an expert in something. I is for instructions. This is the core task, which you actually want it to do. D is for details. This is where you add the flavor, the context, the audience, the tone. And finally, E is for expected output. You tell it how you want the answer back. A table, bullet points, a full script, you decide.
Okay, look at this framework in action. It's all there. We have a role, act as a professional scriptwriter, and an instruction, write a 10-minute YouTube script, details for beginners in India, simple, engaging tone, and an expected output in sections. A prompt like this, it delivers a fantastic result pretty much every single time.
All right, that's the theory. But let's see how the RIDE framework actually transforms real, everyday tasks. Let's make this practical.
So first up, imagine a college student. They're studying for an exam and they need to understand a pretty complex topic and they need to do it fast.
Their weak prompt might be just, explain photosynthesis, and that gets you a dry, boring textbook definition. But a strong prompt using RIDE? Look at that. Role, biology teacher, instruction, explain photosynthesis. And the details, for a 16-year-old, use analogies, keep it under 200 words. It's a world of difference.
And the result of that better prompt? The student gets a perfectly tailored explanation. That means they learn faster, they understand it more clearly, and they'll actually remember it when the exam comes. It's a total game changer for studying. Okay, for our next scenario, let's picture an employee. Their boss just asked them to prepare a presentation on the latest quarterly sales figures.
Now the weak prompt, make a presentation about quarterly sales, is just a recipe for disaster and a lot of wasted time. But the strong prompt? It's a game changer. It assigns a role, a presentation expert. It gives clear instructions, create a 10-slide outline, and it adds crucial details, include trends, wins, and challenges. The AI knows exactly what it needs to build.
So what does that employee get? Not just a few random bullet points. They get a complete, structured, board-level outline. This isn't just about getting the work done. It's about producing much higher quality work while saving hours, literally hours of time every single week.
So you see, this is way more than just a neat little trick. Learning to communicate effectively with AI is a genuine superpower. It's a force multiplier for your own abilities. Think about it like this. One person who truly masters prompt engineering can, in many cases, achieve the same output as 5 people who haven't. That is why this skill is in such high demand. It is a direct lever you can pull to boost productivity.
So, the most important point, the one thing I really want you to take away from all this, is that learning to talk to AI effectively, it's just not optional anymore. In the world we're moving into, this is an essential skill, not some niche hobby.
So, I'll leave you with this thought. You now have the RIDE framework. It's a powerful tool for getting incredible results from AI. The only question left is, what problem are you going to solve first? Thanks for tuning in.